All right, folks. It's Sunday, but I am gonna do. Not really. I'm working on the Sabbath, but I'm working on my own horses, so we'll see. Uh, got the fire going because I'm gonna build a horseshoe. I'm gonna build a. Trying to show you a picture. I'm gonna build a hoof pick because I've lost mine, and I don't like the hoof picks you can buy. So I'll show you the one I make. I just make it out of. I cut a horseshoe in half and I manipulate the metal into a hoof pick. It's pretty cool. But this Snap, she lost 2 shoes. You think I might be able to find a farrier that keeps shoes on her. I think I'm gonna ride Diesel today and Hot Sauce. So I'll pony him, get him some exercise today on one of them. I'm not sure who, probably Hot Sauce. But anyways, I think after I'm done with my project and getting Snap put back together, I think I'm gonna ride this one. You know who this is, right? Hot Sauce. And I'll probably ride this man too. Oh, it's Diesel. So I'll try and get some footage of that. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my latest endeavors. If you watched my last video, it's Cowboy Hiker goes to the Greenland Trail Race, which was fun. It was 8 miles. I thought that doing some trail races would be fun. I've been training pretty good, and that's been excellent. I was kind of not expecting overuse pain in my knees, in the patellar tendon, and I'm working on that, and that's shown me that I need to do strength conditioning also, not just there's strength training, not just conditioning, where I'm strengthening the muscles around my joints also, not just running and doing long runs and cardio and stuff like that. So learning a lot, which is great. I did my first trail run was 6.1 or 2 miles. It was a 10K. And then my second one yesterday was an 8 mile. I don't know how many kilometers that is, but I was there was an 8 mile, there's a 4 mile, an 8 mile, a 25K, and a 50K. And I thought, well, maybe next year I could get up to the 25K. So I might push to a half marathon, which is 13.1 miles. And then, I don't know, maybe a full marathon someday. I just always thought that's impossible to go 26.2 miles, but it's not, because people do it all the time. I'm sure some of you out there have done it, and because you have done it, I am super encouraged that maybe I could do it, So anyways, I'm not shooting for 5-minute miles or anything, but I think the guy that won the 50K yesterday, he did it in 3 hours and 9 minutes. Do the math on that. I was running downhill on, I was doing one of my fastest miles of the 8, and this guy goes by me like I'm standing still. I'm pretty sure it was him. Anyways, encouraging. I want to shout out my Friday morning running club, everybody that comes with me on Friday mornings, and just thank you for what you guys do, encouraging me. And I also want to shout out Nadine, who is the inspiration for Friday morning running club, because she was telling me that she went to a running club, and I'm like, that would help me. And I started doing it thinking it would be good for me, but I really want to encourage others to get out and move. So anyways, that's kind of been my, I don't want to call it midlife crisis, but my new adventure, since my kids are away from home. My youngest is about to be a junior in college, but he's not going to be home very much. He's going to be working all summer up in Estes Park, so I won't get to see him as much, but it'll give me a reason to go see Estes Park, though, go up there. And then my other adventure is, I asked some of you, what do you think of Hot Sauce being an endurance horse? And we're still not in endurance shape, but we're getting there. We've been working up to where she can trot around here 3 miles without stopping, and I'm wanting to get that up to where she can do 5 miles without stopping, because we've done 5 miles on a flatter surface where the elevation gain is a lot easier, and she can trot out 5 miles without even hardly breaking a sweat. Here is a lot harder, so this training has been good for her. Anyways, I contacted the lady that is the president of the endurance. It's like American Endurance Riders Conference is the national association, but Susie, she is the president of the mountain region. Anyways, there's where I was running yesterday, there's going to be an endurance race there in 2 weeks, and I asked if they needed volunteers, and they said yes. So I'm going to go there and volunteer, try and learn a little bit more about the endurance world. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to keep riding this one and trying to get her in endurance shape. They have what's called intro rides at some of these, which are lower mileage, maybe 10 to 15 miles. And then they have limited distance races, which are usually 25 miles. And the miles, or the races that are points, are 50 and 100 miles. So that's what she would be working up to if it can happen. I thought you had to have an Arab to endurance race, but I'm finding out that more and more that there's quarter horses that do it too. They might not be as fast, but they can do it, and some of them really love it. So I know, just even if we don't ever endurance race, just the conditioning part is going to help her in the pack trips and trail rides we're going to do. So anyways, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my trail racing adventures, and maybe if you guys had any ideas or trail rides, or if any of you guys are endurance riders, let me know. I'd like to hear from you. So anyways, I bet that shoe's nice and hot now. It's been in there this whole time I'm talking, so let's go take care of that. So hot. I'll cut it in half on this Hardy, and then we'll put the other half back in there and get it going. I'll see if I can show some of that. Alright, big C-130 Hercules just flew over. No, you can't hear it because my forge is loud, but horseshoe, brass hammer. Cut your hands off, fingers off. So now we got half horseshoe, right? Okay, get it back on. You don't need to. back, and then we'll bend this back here, and that'll finish it. Gotta get it hot again first. I'll clean it up with the grinder and show you the finished product. Gee whiz, can't talk. Okay, so this one's ready to go. You can see what it looked like before. Sorry, I had a horseshoe, but the horseshoe bend actually makes for a really nice handhold. That's why I use it. You can see this can get in there and get all the dirt and mud and manure out of there. So that's why I like these better than the store-bought ones. But I'm finishing up another one. I'll show you what it looks like, see if it's any better. All right, finished up the second one. I might like this one better. Let's see. It's not very good light, but I'll do it. I'll put them on the anvil and let you. That one's still pretty hot. All right. Yeah, you grab a hot hoof pick and. Is that better? Seem a little better. I can clean them up with a grinder, make them a little shinier, but I'm just going to use them like that. That's a little sharp, so I'll take the grinder and dull that up a little bit so I don't accidentally puncture their hoof with a hoof pick, because that is possible. Anyways, thanks for coming along. We'll get the shoes that replaced that she took off, and then we'll go to riding some horses. All right, tools put away, snaps put away. Does it look to anyone like someone's feeling left out here? Let's grab hot sauce and diesel and we'll get them saddled. Well, let's brush them first, then we'll get them saddled. All right, got one, got two. Hot sauce and diesel. Look how dirty diesel. We're gonna have to spend a little more time on him, huh? Brushing. I probably should do their manes and tails because I haven't done that in a while, and my wife hates it when I don't get their manes and tails cleaned up. But Diesel has stolen some of your hearts. I don't know, but on camera, apparently you guys think he's a cool dude. I think he's a cool dude. He can be a little bit of a turd around here. He runs the herd. He's one of the smallest horses here, but he pushes the big ones around. It's crazy, weird. But anyways, he can do anything. He's a rock star, really. He is so nice to ride. He feels like you're right, but he's so athletic, he'll jump right out from underneath you if you let a calf get by you. He will not let a calf go by. If I think that I'm gonna let one by, and then he will get back on his hocks, and he will get turned around. And anyways, he's pretty cool. So I'm gonna I think I'm gonna ride her first. We'll probably pony him at least 1 mile. I'll probably do 3 on her, and then we'll ride him. I might trot him a mile, but then I'll just kind of do some trail riding stuff on him. He's not quite in as good a shape as her, but we need to get him in better shape than he is, because we'll see. He may, one of my clients, one of my very good clients, was interested in taking him to some barrel races. So he may go be a barrel horse for the summer. We'll see. Not sure. She's got to come over and ride him when my daughter gets home, and see if they gel. And if they do, he may go live with her for the summer. But if not, he's great here, and she's probably not going to buy him. She'll probably just lease him. We'll see. And that means he comes back to me when she's done with him, which he's perfect for what I need. He's a great pack horse, riding horse, whatever, but we love Diesel. I don't know why, because he's not the prettiest thing, but we love him. This one's pretty. What do you guys think? Who's the prettiest horse here? Pretty is as pretty does. That's the other thing too. If they're the most beautiful horse, but they don't do what you tell them to, then that's not very pretty to me. Hey, one horse rode. This horse was ponied. And now we're gonna ride Diesel. All right, we got him done. He may not be in as good a shape as Hot Sauce, but he's dang sure faster. I was having to hold him back the whole time. He loped the whole way, actually. We went and loped a few circles in the arena, but then I was gonna long trot the loop, and we didn't long trot it, we loped it. And he did amazing.